Good evening, Rotorua. Welcome to City News. Tonight, Rotorua SPCA gets help from local businesses. Police expect to make more arrests in Operation Stamp, and great support from locals for the league match. Those stories and more coming up next on City News. The Rotorua SPCA has had a double dose of good news over the weekend. Last week, the organisation was robbed of gardening equipment when their garden shed was broken into. Bunnings came to the rescue, replacing most of what was stolen. They also had their camera taken in a separate incident, and that too has been replaced by Downs CNA. Saturday saw the launch of their new cattery, which was opened by Graham Hall and National MP Todd McClay. It ran in conjunction with their Valentine promotion, Second Chance for Love, which saw 19 cats and a puppy adopted. SPCA manager Nicola Martin is amazed at the result and thankful for people's kindness and generosity. Police expect to make more arrests in their crackdown on criminal gangs called Operation Stamp. More than 40 search warrants were executed late last week across the North Island, resulting in 30 arrests. 4 people were arrested in Murupara after a methamphetamine lab and a large number of cannabis plants were discovered. They have been charged with the supply of a Class A drug and the supply and cultivation of cannabis. More charges are likely to follow. Some Murupara locals have gone on record as saying they are happy with the arrests. Police say the sting had exposed what is believed to be an organised and large-scale methamphetamine distribution network throughout the North Island. The operation has also produced evidence of intergang cooperation to conduct illegal business. Rotorua District Council is inviting locals who are interested in organising or volunteering at an event to come along to a free information evening on Thursday. Events and Venues event coordinator Amanda Hocknick says the volunteer forum will provide information on what it takes to become a volunteer and what people can expect to receive in return. Ms Hocknick says Events and Venues manages a large database of volunteers, which includes both groups and individuals keen to be involved with events. She says, however, with the growing number of events happening in Rotorua, more volunteers are needed. She says the forum is a great opportunity for volunteers and event providers to network. The Volunteer Forum on Thursday starts at 5:30 p.m. at the Convention Centre. To register, contact Amanda Hocknick at Events and Venues. In sport tonight, 3 second-half tries saw the New Zealand Warriors shut out the Parramatta Eels 24-4 in their pre-season NRL trial at the International Stadium on Saturday. Tries to Manu Vatuvai and new signing Kristen Eno gave the Warriors a narrow 8-4 half-time lead, with second rower Taniera Lasalo crossing to pull one back for the Eels. First-year NRL player Glenn Fisiahi impressed with a brace of tries in the second spell. Lewis Brown scoring the last to give Ivan Cleary's side an encouraging 20-point win. About 8,000 fans turned out in the warm afternoon weather, which pleased the game organisers. And in netball, the early start date to this year's ANZ Championship has presented a huge challenge for coaches to get their sides up and running in the shortened preparation time. On Saturday, the Waikato Bay of Plenty Magic take on the Southern Steel at the Event Centre. Magic coach Nolene Taurua is upbeat about getting her team up and running for their opening match. She says their team, like many of the teams who will be fine-tuning their game plans through the first 3 rounds, and she acknowledges they will have a lot of work to do. Weather for Rotorua and the surrounding area. Tonight, fine weather, light winds, overnight a low of 15. Tomorrow, Tuesday, mainly fine, chance of showers, southeasterlies, a high of 22 and a low of 13. Wednesday, mostly fine, southeast winds, a high of 21 and a low of 13. Marine forecast for Lake Rotorua for Tuesday, southeast 10 knots rising to 25 in the morning, waves less than half a metre with long fine spells. If you've missed any of tonight's bulletin, you can watch it again by going to tvrotorua.co.nz and click on the View Latest City News link. Coming up after the break, Cherie Harper talks marching. Sergeant Steve Sutton tells us about the launch of the Cactus program and the new Māori Business Network. Lara Northcroft has the details. That's right next, after this break on City News.